The objective of the assignment is to make a binary counter using LEDs that can be dialed with a potentiometer. This can be done by turning in a decimal counter into a binary counter. We have here a binary sequence, any binary sequence, that is a maximum of 8 bits as seen here by the 8 LEDs. We can take any of these binary sequences and convert it to decimal, and we can do the same through this process of dividing and finding the modulo of the original value to turn decimal into binary. So the objective of this code and this setup is to take a counter that we can see here, take a counter and add up to it until it reaches 255 before zeroing it out to repeatedly run this counter. Then the logic behind the rest of the code is that you take the amount of counter and you make an identical, which is mutable counter. This mutable counter will have modulo that will transform it into either 0 or 1 remainder, and this 0 1 remainder will be stored into slots that can be seen here. Each slot is responsible for a different LED, and the LEDs will be powered and know what to do with that. If there is a remainder, it will be on. If there is no remainder, it will be off. I can now show this by running the simulation and seeing that it will start counting up in binary order. This is not decimal order, which humans are used to, but uses a base 2 system based on or off. This process will be very slow, and you can see the decimal number here with the binary number below it. If we want to increase the process, we can go here where we see A0, the pin, and we can adjust the delay between the loop of the code that I use so I don't torture myself through every single iteration, and I can decrease the delay, in turn increasing the speed of the code run. Right now it is at maximum speed that is physically possible by the Arduino, which would be quite unhealthy in real life for it, and it will loop at 250. Before it does so, I do want to show you how it zeroes back. So let's reach the comfortable 240s, and then I will be able to slow it down and save your time to see what it would look like. So slowing down maximum, and we get that nice finish and restart. This is all done with Arduino and potentiometers, resistors, and LEDs. Resistors are all 330 ohms. Potentiometer is any standard potentiometer. In my case, I'm using one that is configured to increase resistance when spun counterclockwise, and has a range of 0 to 1023. The rest of the code I will not go extremely in depth, but I can if you pause the video and try to figure out for yourself. Now I will go further in depth, and you can pause the video to see the individual lines and perhaps copy if you're extremely stuck. If you're not extremely stuck though, I do highly recommend that you figure it out for yourself, because it's a very interesting process and very good learning opportunity. But as I aforementionedly said in this video, it is essentially just taking the counter, converting it into the decimal into binary, and then turning this binary into the necessary, this binary into the LEDs using the slots, as I like to call them. And if I will be improving my code because it is violently long, 174 lines, but I will not be recording it for the sake of not re-uploading. I hope this has been useful to whomever and everyone who has been watching, and I hope you have a good day and keep going on your engineering journey. Thank you.